You know how many times I done stopped Bollock from doing dumb shit? Like, I didn't stop Bollock from doing, like, you could do a whole interview on just the things I've stopped Diabolic from doing. You know what I'm saying?
All right, Diabolic has revealed endless stories involving you, so we're gonna have to go through this Rolodex of stories, starting with the knitting factory where you guys saw Kanye in 2004, and he wanted to rob Kanye, and you told him no. Man, roll a clip.
We're backstage at it. I'm with Penn. We're drinking and chilling, and Kanye is there. He came there because it was a Rhyme Fest show.
Oh.
And him and Rhyme Fest are cool. And Kanye was there. And you know, he had on, I'll never forget this. He had like on a miniature, like Louis Vuitton backpack.
Right. His signature,
you know, like
that he was wearing during that time.
Yeah. It's kind of like a girl's backpack that he would wear. And fucking, he was there. He's backstage, and Knitting Factory's backstage is just like this shitty little room with stairs that go directly down onto the stage, you know? And I pull Penn to the side and I'm like, let's rob this motherfucker and get someone to film it. Let's beat his ass, take his shit, and we will go down in history for robbing fucking Kanye and beating the fuck out of him at the Knitting Factory. So it was basically just, I looked at it as an opportunity. It's not every day that one of the biggest rappers popping in the world walks into the fucking Knitting Factory without security, chilling. Like, which in retrospect, I'm kind of glad we didn't do that because it's kind of fucked up. Like, the guy, you know, he comes down from the pedestal to come with the peasants and we beat his ass, thus solidifying why you don't come down and hang out with the peasants, you know? But I just looked at it as opportunity because I was like, yeah, dude, we'll be in the source tomorrow, bro. They'll be talking shit. Like, why did these guys rob him? And they mugged Kanye West, bro.
You know how many times I done stopped Bollock from doing dumb shit? Like, I didn't stop Bollock from doing, like, you could do a whole interview on just the things I've stopped Diabolic from doing. You know what I'm saying?
Would you say he's very impulsive?
He was, you know, with enough alcohol. But yeah, it was one of them nights, you know. And the thing is, we done had a lot of rowdy, drunken, you know, nights where a lot of rowdy, drunken things have occurred. You know what I'm saying? Some of them, you know, some more fun than others. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, it was just pretty much like, no, you're not gonna do that. Like no.
Were you even surprised though when he brought it up?
No, Bollock. Yo, bro. You wanna go story for story? I'm gonna say a Bollock story. I'm gonna leave bits and pieces out, but
wait. Before we go into that one though, but can you just touch on this one first though?
Yeah.
Okay, so like you guys see Kanye standing there backstage at the Rhyme Fest show.
I done met Kanye. Yeah, Kanye was always around, man. Kanye, Rhyme Fest. I know Bollock Battle Fest. Like everybody knew each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I done seen Kanye a billion times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I seen Kanye. I never saw you. I saw Kanye. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So then you see him backstage. He has the Louis backpack on. He got chains on and stuff like that. And Bollock leans over and says, "Yo, let's rob this motherfucker."
You know what? Because he was the thing with Ye, he always looked out of place. So it's like, yo, what are you doing? Like he always looked out of place. Like, and I'm not saying that. Like he tell a story about Beanie Sigel and them came to help him in the restaurant on 23rd Street. Because he always there was always a sort of extraness to him that was going, and then when the wolves is out, like you're gonna look towards that for whatever reason. Like there was something about him that he always was the odd person in the room. And I'm not saying that in a bad way, because look at him. Look what he's done. He's a fucking genius. So being the odd person in the room, and it's probably the right way to go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he was just there looking like a plate almost. You know what I'm saying? And Diabolic felt froggy, and I just obviously, you know, I'm a man with common sense, so I advise him to not do that.
And he
And he
told you
listened.
that you guys could end up in the Source magazine and get press from robbing him.
I was already in the Source. I didn't need that.
Yo, that's crazy, man. Shout out to Bollock.
Yeah, we not robbing Kanye West, bro.
I asked him, I was like, why didn't you just go up to him and ask him for some beats or something like that instead? He's all like, he's not doing that. He's like, even if I offered him cash or whatever, he's not gonna do. He said that because his experience prior of asking Just Blaze for a beat for $10,000 cash, and Blaze said no or something like that. That's why he didn't want to do that with Kanye at that time.
Yeah, you know, it happens. Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes people, you know what I mean? Like, listen, I can say the same thing with me. I don't have cash in hand to producers, and we'd agree to do shit, and it just didn't happen, and motherfuckers kept me waiting, and I'm like, all right, you keep me waiting, but like, you know, I'm gonna spend this money somewhere else, and that's just, when it's never happened. I could say that for a few motherfuckers. That's just how it is sometimes.